As I was saying, somehow this guy became the root switch, and I told that all the ports in the root switch are designated ports, which means those ports are open, they are ready to send and receive traffic. Is that clear? Right. Then I said, the other people, the slaves of this network, now trying to find out how am I going to reach the root switch fastest? Which road will allow me to go or allow me to reach the root switch fastest, right? That is based on what, guys? That is based on the link or the trunk speed, right? But you know, normally we don't take the speed as the measurement. We take what? Something called cost, right? So you guys know cost is something where it is actually derived from speed, right? You know, cost is having a correlationship, which means if the speed is high, cost is low. If the speed is low, cost is high, right? So don't worry, right? Normally IEEE has given the speeds, given the cost. They say if your link is 10 megabits per second, the cost is 100. If the speed is 100 megabits per second, the cost is 10. If the speed is 1000 megabits per second, which is 1 gigabits per second, the cost is 2. So if the speed is 10 gigabits per second, the cost is, right, I'm sorry, it should be 1000 should be 4, 10 should be 2, right? So you guys can see the pattern, right? Anyway, if the speed is low, cost is high. Speed is high, cost is low. So here we are having 100 megabits per second link. So I will use the cost here. According to IEEE, the cost is going to be 100 megabits per second, 4, and here also it is 4. Is that clear? Right. Now we will find out how we can reach. We will take the switch C. For him to reach the route, which path is best? Right? We can clearly see that there are two paths. One path is this, other path is he can reach here and go here. Understand? Which path is best, guys? Based on the cost. This path, right? The cost is 4. If you go from this path, the cost is 8. Clear? Clear? Right. So the port which allows the switch to reach the route fastest will become a port called root port, RP. Understand? So we figured out this is the path which is the best. So this is the port which will allow this guy to go to reach the route. This is the root port. Again, remember, guys, root port is another port which is open and which is ready to send and receive traffic. Is that clear? Also remember, per switch there could be only one root port. Understand? There can't be 10 root ports. We are having 100 trunks. We are having 10 root ports. No, there is only one root port. Is that clear? Right. For this guy, the story is same. For him, the root port is what? This. Why? The cost is 4. Here it is 8. Is that clear? Right. Now we have figured out several names. We have found out what are the designated ports. By default, the root switch is having all ports are designated. And we found out the root port which will let the other slaves will talk to the master fastest. But these two ports does not contain any, a port name or any information. Understand? Now we are still trying to find out a way to stop the loop, right? Now this is what spanning tree protocol is going to do. Now guys, forget about these two switches. For now, from your mind, remove these two switches, right? Now just focus yourself into this link, right? Think this link is a switch for now. Just assume this is a switch, right? Which is having two roads to reach the root. You guys understand what I'm saying? Now I'm virtually, I'm virtually imagining myself that this is the link, but now at this moment, this is a switch which is having two roads. One is from here, one is from here, right, to reach the root. Understand? Because our ultimate objective is to find out two names like something like BPO, RP, here. That's what we are going to do, right? To do that, now we are going to forget about these two switches and we are going to add, we are going to think that this link is a switch which is having two roads to reach the root. Okay guys? Right. So checking out these two roads, you can see these two roads are similar. Cost is same. So how can we reach the root? There's no way of finding that using the cost. Then comes another definition, right? Okay, first thing we check the cost to find out the find out the root port. First thing is checking the cost. If cost is not working out, the next thing is, guys, check these two switches and their MAC addresses. This guy's MAC address starts from C, this guy's MAC address starts from B, right? Out of these two, the guy who's having the lowest MAC address, right, that side the port will become a designated port again.